You guys did this. You guys did this. 7,500 of you. Mike Fisher reporting from Frisco. Getting ready to give away the Emmitt Smith bobblehead. I'll tell you how to win in a moment. This is heavy. They're selling this on eBay for $1 million. I'm just going to give it to you. I'm not saying it looks exactly like Emmitt. It looks more like Tony Tolbert, but it's pretty cool. It's heavy and badass. What you guys did for me and for Cowboy Nation is to steer America right regarding what you think about a Dak Prescott trade. Now, as you know, I'm still learning exactly how we're doing this. There's some things I do very well. There's one of them. There's other things I do. Other things I do well. I represent. I'm hatted up, and I'm tatted up. That's as close as I'm going to get to a tattoo. And then there's other things I'm like, okay, well, let's go on YouTube on the Fish Sports channel. Let's do a survey. All right. I didn't know what would happen. I didn't really know how to do it, but we did it. We asked 3 questions about what you would do with Dak Prescott. Option number 1. The question was, would you trade Dak Prescott for 2 first-round picks? And the options were, number 1, ding, in a heartbeat. Number 2, ding, depends. Do I get an immediate starter back? And number 3, ding, nope, because it's too hard to get a Dak-level guy to play quarterback for your team. I must say, I'm impressed with the reasonable nature of your responses. I'm not saying we all have to agree with each other. That's not how this game is played. I'm saying I'm looking around at some of the Dak. I might have to sit down and just do something separate on this, but there's one national media outlet that's suggesting that the Cowboys trade Ezekiel Elliott to get Deshaun Watson. What? What about Dak? And it says, oh, you just let Dak go for a compensatory pick. You just let Dak go. You have a $38 million commodity, and you just let him go. Oh, and let Ezekiel Elliott go too. And by the way, Seattle wants Ezekiel Elliott in exchange for Russell Wilson. So I like to cut through and listen. The speculative stuff is fun. It is. I know it can be frustrating. Okay, here's another story about Dak. But the speculative stuff can be fun, but it's got to be based in some sort of reality. The Cowboys are not going to cut Dak Prescott, are they? So I like the reality that you guys are bringing here. And I like the fact, by the way, that we are now approaching 22,000 of us hanging out here. That's not bad for just an old man in a hat and a tat. Maybe I should get a tattoo. Show off my guns. 7,500 of you voted on this. More than 50% of you selected, nope, too hard to get a Dak level guy. This really slices through the portion of Cowboys Nation that for some reason dislikes Dak Prescott. I'm not sure why. Underrates him. I guess I get that. Undervalues him. I guess I get that. But maybe it was the way we phrased the question, but this cuts through the junk. Really, really, would you trade Dak Prescott for 2 first-round picks? Not cut him, and not necessarily get a Peter King package, a Peter package, we might call it. The Peter King Deshaun Watson package, which is 6 premium pieces. Peter King's my man, but I can't give you 6 premium pieces. I can't give you 6 premium pieces for John Elway. as great as Deshaun Watson is. So I think Peter's wrong on that end, and I think just cut Dak, move on. I think they're wrong on that end, and somewhere in the middle is your reasonableness. No, I'm not going to accept 2 first-round picks, you say, in exchange for Dak Prescott, because a Dak Prescott guy is too hard to find. You get those 2 first-round picks, and this is the depends part. I think 25 people said, well, it depends. Can I get a quarterback back? And 25% of people said, yeah, in a heartbeat. Let's move them out. If you're calling the Jets, and by the way, I don't think it'd be a bad idea for the Cowboys to touch base with the Jets. Just touch base. I should note that later, maybe when it gets dark, we'll do a video on what the Cowboys are telling me about their focus on Dak versus the Russell Wilson stuff. But I think you can focus on Dak over here and still make a phone call to the Jets over here, and have a Dak doomsday deal, just in case. So if you give me the 2nd overall pick, okay, now I'm getting a quarterback back. That becomes less silly. Way less silly than, just let him go. We'll get a compensatory pick. I'm not an expert on compensatory picks. What compensatory pick would you get for Dak Prescott? Because if you're not getting a compensatory pick that is Trevor Lawrence, or then it's not good enough, because I need a quarterback. 7,500 votes cast. Thank you for doing that. I was able to go on Facebook at Fish Sports and on Twitter at Fish Sports and kind of share those numbers, which will help our numbers grow, help our community grow, and I appreciate that. Speaking of the community, we have a premium community now. And I'm still working on what the heck I'm supposed to do with you, but I know this. I give you stuff. So come on into the premium community. I think it's easy to sign up. We also have the Fish store open. And so the exclusive t-shirts are already popular, and the Fish Out t-shirts are popular. Don't buy the sticker. I didn't make the sticker. What are you going to do with a sticker of my face? I don't know. This is the face you want. The all-time leading rusher in NFL history, and AD aside, probably going to stay that way for a while. Here's what we're going to do. In the comments below, but you have to be premium. You have to be a premium subscriber. You have to be in the community subscriber. And just put Gimme Emmitt. And there's got to be 4 M's in it. Gimme, 2 M's. Emmitt, 2 more M's. If you misspell Gimme or misspell Emmitt, you will not win. Right now, there's about I think there's 40 of us in the premium community. And so at this very moment, you have a 1 in 40 chance of winning this. Now, maybe 40 more people will sign up tonight when we see this video, but that's okay. It's a 1 in 80 chance. That's pretty good. So somebody's going to spend $2 and get this. $2, $4, whatever, and get this. So come on in here. Tell me below that I'm Fish. I'm premium. Gimme Emmitt, and we'll hand this out to somebody over the course of the weekend. I hope you recognize that while we do have some fun here, and we're willing to speculate, and I mean, listen, the Cowboys. I say this all the time. The Cowboys should be looking at every idea. So why shouldn't we? The Cowboys need to be aware of every idea. So why shouldn't we be aware of every idea? But you guys have done a great job boiling it down. Okay, now it's real. Nut cutting time. As we used to say back on Grandpa's farm, which never existed. Would you really trade Dak for 2 first-round picks? And 52% of you say, okay, now that we're serious about it, no. Because Dak Prescott's are too hard to find. Coming up, a conversation with Michael Irvin, very revealing about the quarterback carousel, musical chairs he calls it. And then one of the best things we do here. While the other guys write about and talk about and guess about things like Jalen Smith, we just call Jalen Smith. And we'll get to that coming up. Come get your Gimme Emmett by being premium community. Fish out.